Yo, what's good, homies? This is just kind of like a little bit of a test stream almost to see if this is all running right, all working right. It's been a minute since I've had the camera hooked up. As y'all can see, we have a little bit of a different layout because of that new dock that I got. Uh, I can have a few more things plugged in. So these past few streams have just kind of been finicking around. Haven't really felt like plugging in a webcam or mic or anything like that. My computer's a little too far away to use inline, so gotta get a little creative. So we're using the razors again. Bro might pick these up though. I don't know, so we'll see. But uh, what's good, chat? Y'all see me as a little dude. Y'all can see like all of me, damn near. I'm sitting all the way the fuck back. Should actually tilt that down just a little bit so that y'all can see me on the bullshit. Pull up stream actually so I can actually monitor it. Just a little better. How do I sound, by the way? I hope I sound good. Sounds decent. Picks up those damn whistles though like crazy. Like, damn crazy. Uh so sorry if y'all be getting the whistles. I got fucking gap tooth. Uh yeah, the quality between mics is insane with the inline and the wireless. It's just can never compete in my eyes. Uh, yeah, I had nothing planned for this. Nothing. I did not plan anything for this. We just kind of started upstream. Local goblin, just kind of chilling. Uh, so right now, I guess I'll explain the setup though a little bit further. Um, I got a new dock, new base, new dock. Base, big quotations, because it doesn't actually hold my device. Um, I just I actually got it because of that feature. Because of the lack of that feature and the addition of a few more. This one I can plug in two monitors, which is extremely useful. I'll get into that in a second. But on top of that, actually can be plugged into like things like my TV. Um, that last base that I have, that I was using, that one just did not work as well as this one does. You can actually use it for HDMI purposes. That last one, the HDMI port really only worked like once and then never again. Uh, this one also, I can use like multiple SD cards on it. So that's also really fucking awesome. Uh, I have an actual SD card with a micro SD in it, and then I have a micro SD inserted just directly into the base, and then I have another micro SD directly inserted into my computer. So we are rocking on fucking storage right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you boys. We are doing very good on storage, and they're very quick too. It's all running very quick. Uh, and then I have my actual SSD plugged into the dock as well. Uh, and then I have my TV as well as the mini monitor. We still have the mini monitor. Uh, the mini monitor is pretty close in size to our Legion Go's whole entire unit. Not gonna lie, it's a little bit bigger. And that's due to the screen size. The speakers on the sides of it are about the same like width as the controllers, a little taller. Uh, but the Legion Go, I have it just like screen off right now. Like its own screen is turned off and it's just displaying image on the main TV as well as the little guy right there, which I'll get into my uses for the little guy in a second. But for the main guy, where it's just like the main monitor, main TV, everything like that. In terms of gaming, they're both very useful. I can have a video up on mini monitor while I'm playing an actual game on one. Takes a lot of the focus away from the video, more so on the game. So it's very relaxing. I get to sit there and actually, you know, do something while enjoying, while still being able to see the game, even if I'm not, or not game, video, even if I'm not going to have it as my main focus, which is pretty nice. But on top of that, we get some nice, like, dual functionality of this monitor. So when there's nothing on it, I have wallpaper engine running with an like a visualizer wallpaper, so it'll like display lines going up and down based off of the audio frequency that is currently passing through it. And so that looks really dope, really awesome. But on top of that, I do actually use it for like audio equalizing stuff like that for my computer. On top of that, it is touchscreen, so it's plugged into the secondary USB-C port while also being plugged into two other power sources. So it actually like does receive a bit of I guess touch capacity. It's got a touch screen on it. That's what the secondary monitor is. It's a big ass touch screen with two fucking speakers on it, and it's really awesome, and I love it. Um, excellent monitor. Uh, and so I can actually walk up to it, do shit with it. It's not just like doesn't just sit halfway across the room. Fucking is like I have to like pick up the keyboard or nothing. No, I can actually just walk up to it and touch it. Uh, which is a beautiful functionality of it. That's a beautiful feature of it. I'm gonna put y'all on big cam right now, bro, because oops, need my keyboard to connect. Y'all get put on big cam. But yeah, uh, this is kind of cool because I can actually like talk to the camera now, which is pretty neat. But so I got my TV right there. I got mini monitor right there. Uh, the utility of the mini monitor is just excellent. While I'm streaming, I can have the actual like. So I got dual monitors to finally fucking work with OBS. It's something having to do with the fact that it's a handheld, and so it just doesn't like it when there's it. OBS really does not like it when handheld is being treated like a desktop unless you have it in a sort of mini PC mode. So it loves the dual monitor setup right now. And the way that this base is working, I think it's perfect for dual monitor setup because of the fact that it's feeding it all through one output. So it's not jumping between nothing. No, it can display both images at the exact same time. That's beautiful. That's awesome. Uh, but it makes for a really seamless experience considering this tiny monitor is also like it's really fucking tiny. It's really tiny. So it doesn't take a whole lot of power to do anything with this monitor. With the TV, now that's a different case. This TV takes up way more power than that one does. But surprisingly enough, I can play fucking Skyrim at 4K on this bitch, and it's got no issue. None at all. Doesn't care. Does not give a fuck. This device will push it, will be more than happy to. In fact, I can turn the settings down, like the performance down on Skyrim while it's in 4K and still get around, I'm going to say 30 FPS, 25 consistent, 30 being gracious. You know what I'm saying? But that's still really fucking good. That's really good. This is Skyrim Special Edition with mods we're talking about. Okay? And I have visually enhancing mods as well as mods that like pretty much completely change the fucking landscape entirely. Make it like a snowy wonderland. So that's a lot of shit to render right there. That's a lot of snow patches, a lot of changed textures. That's a lot of everything right there. And it handles it like nobody's fucking business. In fact, that's like console level gameplay right there. I've been addicted to Skyrim on this TV off this device lately. We have a whole Xbox fucking one, the one that like looks like a fucking trash can. We got that one, the new one, and it has Skyrim Special Edition. Like my mom plays it in there all the time, bro. Fuck that. I ain't touching that shit, bro. I got this. I have that. I was in that motherfucking room for like 4 days. Did not touch the Xbox at all. I didn't care. That thing is my Xbox, not only because I get Game Pass, but also that shit's just a beast. It's a beast. I mean, you guys see all the games that I have, type shit. Like, we ain't no stranger, you know. Hold on, I'm trying to, like, we ain't no stranger. I like my video games, you know. So, I'm about to actually prepare up one of these SD cards. Another one of them. So I think I only have two of them that are on it right now, and I have a whole other SD card. I'm pretty sure. Let me actually look at my files, make sure that it's not dead. Because that's the thing about this SD card is a lot of people have experienced a death with this SD card. Looks like it's freed up. Cool. Yeah, I have 14.3 gigabytes left on this 32 gigabyte. And then I have another 64 gig that's just kind of waiting to be used. Yeah, this folder's empty. Yep, which is, badass. And then I have another 176 gigs on my main drive with 190 on my X31 Scarab. That's my SSD, or Beetle, as it's actually named. I call it the Scarab though, because it looks like one. Uh, and then I got this like little bootleg ass fucking. It came with a device that I received. It's like a bootleg ass fucking SanDisk. Not real. It's not real. It's just got like the fucking red and the gray lines on it, and it says like 64 gig, which it is actually a legitimate 64 gig. It's just I don't know how much life it has in it, if it's a actually good one, because the thing is if it's a shit one, it might just kill itself. But I haven't had it kill itself yet. I've had it for months and months and months. Granted, I haven't had much on it, but it's had like four different operating systems on it for like Android, this, that, the other. So I mean, it does. It's been doing something. Like I've had it do things. It's just it's always been a little sketchy for me. But I think I'm over the fear factor now. I think it's okay to use it. Seems like it is. This fucking TV is just so nice. I'm not even gonna lie. Like plugged into this fucking device, I'm not like colors are just great. Colors are great. Uh, yeah, this is probably the like coolest little setup I've ever had. I'm not even gonna lie. I say that a lot. I say that a lot. I'm gonna be real with you though. Like this is one of the coolest setups I've ever had, and like one of the most high for how much power it has behind it. Like I can realistically play just about anything that I want to on this device. It goes as far as playing Cyberpunk pretty decently. Pretty decently. I'm not gonna say it's like amazing or it's pretty great. It plays it at a consistent frame rate. I want to say around 30 to 45 FPS, which is actually what I have it frame locked to usually. But it does do it. It does it rather well. So I gotta give it its props. I can get a you know, decent few hours in before I just start doing random shit. Cyberpunk, because I'm bored and I've played that game fucking 8 different times. But you guys get what I'm saying though. Like, pretty awesome setup. And for anybody out there who wants something that's like very portable, but at the same time, like you can just plug it into something like this and have it be what it is. Uh, I have my keyboard right here. Like music. It's called the Deck Top. It's like 70 bucks off of Amazon. Uh, it is a little expensive, but it's completely worth it. That's the thing about these handhelds, though, is they are a bit of a gimmick, but it's a strong gimmick. If you want something that's portable, if you want something that is, you can just, pack it up, take it anywhere. Like the Legion Go literally comes with a travel case. So, you know, like this thing comes with a travel case. It comes with mouse puck. But that's about it. You're gonna have to buy your own keyboard, things of that nature. But I had to go through a few trial keyboards to actually figure out what I liked the most. And I'm gonna be honest, this deck top kind of like this is a product that's made for the Steam Deck and the ROG Ally in mind the most, but it is compatible with this device. In fact, I've noticed that these little cutouts actually perfectly miss your Legion Go's vent. Oops, well, pressing buttons over here. Uh, these little cutouts though they perfectly miss your intake vent, and it has spacing underneath so that it can properly exhaust if it does like get a little steamy up in there. So it raises up off the back panel and has like a little chamber right there where the air can just flow underneath. So there's a lot of thought that went into this. Uh, on top of that, I've had it for a good minute. This joint is like exact same as it was since day one. It's like a little clamshell. Fuck off. Clamshell. I'm gonna turn this off. It's a clamshell clamp style design, which it also has SD card holders in it. I would not use those though because I did indeed snap two SD cards in half. Um, I don't recommend it. I don't recommend storing your extra SD cards in this. I would just get a base like that and then keep them in it at all times. But uh, other than that, that's like the only issue that I've ever had with this device. The trackpad's a little sticky on it, but I'm pretty sure that's just due to my own error. Um, got stickers on it. This thing has been with me for almost a year. It's a little younger than the device itself. Um, it's put together very, very well. Uh, has no issue connecting to the device at all either. In fact, it seems to take priority over anything else in the device. It connects as soon as the device even turns on, which I think is just very interesting about this $70 keyboard. Being $70, like I hope to fucking God that it's this good, but I've bought like 60, 50, $40 keyboards that are supposed to be this good, and they're little like foldable. I was trying to go that route with it. None of those would ever like end up actually working out for the long run. Um, either the folding mechanic would break some of the wiring so that it would like not work, like half the keyboard just wouldn't work anymore, or there were just other issues that would arise, like connectivity, responsiveness, latency, everything like that. This is perfect. This is perfect. It tries to do its best in every single fucking way that it can, and really does not like to let you down. It really doesn't. This keyboard is fantastic, and in all honesty, it is literally just the bottom fucking half of a laptop ripped off. That's all it is. It's a little weighted too. Like it's got a little bit of heft. It'll keep your device in your lap until a certain angle. But at that point, just put your fucking wrist on it or some shit. It's that it, you know it's that easy to keep it upright. Put your phone on it. That's literally enough weight to keep something as heavy as the Legion Go on your lap at damn near any angle. It's got a decent amount of weight to it. Just my device is a little heavier than it. This is again made for the Steam Deck. That's why it's called a deck top. But it's a wonderful product. Uh, yeah, I just sit right here on my bed. Um, you know, I get to just kind of sit here and do whatever. I can. As you can see, the responsiveness is very, very good. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty awesome. So like, I can be very specific with this trackpad even. Oop, pressing the wrong button. All right. Like I can go up all the way up here, which this is a big ass screen, and you can feel it a little bit. There is a little bit of input, like smush, like mushiness to it. You know what I'm saying? There's a little bit of a sponginess. To, like there's a little bit of latency with the screen right here, but that's obviously due to the TV and just the size of it and the fact that I'm literally on what could be the equivalent of a gaming tablet comparative to this TV. So y'all see all the games. I forget we got Dragon's Dogma, but it doesn't really run too well on this PC. I'm not gonna lie, it's very very graphically intense. Having a full size PC or even just a like actual GPU instead of a integrated one would probably help. I'm fucking curious. I know. Sorry. Sorry, chat. I know Titanfall 2 has been making a little bit of a comeback lately, as well as I know GTA is kind of going crazy right now too, which I think I have that installed, but I'm not too sure. In library. No, I don't. I don't have that installed, but I also don't really have enough space for it to be anywhere. So that's another thing. Um, got a lot of games. A lot of games. We had body cam on here at one point. That did run, and actually I could get it to where it ran very well. It's just you had to turn it down so fucking much. You had to turn it down so much. Uh, it's really kind of proven to me like how good this webcam is. I've had this webcam for fucking years. I've literally punched it. I've done like all kinds of shit to this webcam, bro. I've gotten so mad at this webcam. I'm just a tweaker. This webcam's actually really good. I like it. I had a Razer Keo, one of the new ones with the light on it, and that bitch pissed me off so bad one day. It just, I was done with it. The Razer Keo and me were not meant to be. Yeah, I got y'all sitting on a little TV tray right now. Shit's kind of cool. I think I'm gonna get back to playing. Oh shit, you are on. I didn't know you were on. I think I'm gonna get back to playing PS2 games though. So later, homies.